To the point, informative, entertaining, and protecting the Second Amendment. Welcome back to Elster's Rifles and Reloading. I'm at the 2020 SHOT Show, the Palmetto State Armory booth with Dale, and he's got an amazing surprise for you guys. And you guys just debuted this, and it's the PSA Jakl, and I believe it's coming out in 5.56 and 300 Blackout. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct. Our initial release will be 300 Blackout, and that'll be the 7.5-inch barrel. After the 300 Blackout comes out, we'll do a 10.5 version of the 5.56.
5.56.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Now, this is, you designed this from the ground up yourself, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, well, let's just go from the back to the front here, and right out of the gate, we got the PSA Triangle-Shape Bus Lock. Now, this is your buttstock, correct?
Yeah. So this is made for us by SB Tactical, but it's our stock. It's the same triangle side fold that comes on the AKP.
And the AKP also. Yeah.
And AKP, yes. So it folds up, folds flat, and locks in place.
Now, this Picatinny rail is part of the butt plate here?
Yeah, that's right. That's the stock adapter that lets this system work with a standard mil-spec lower.
Okay. You got a rail Picatinny monolithic upper.
Yeah,
correct?
that's right. So the receiver and the handguard are one piece. So it's a lot more rigid design. We don't have to worry about a barrel nut, different torques on the barrel nut, or anything like that.
And then also it's forward side charging?
Forward side charging. And this is our prototype design. This may change in production.
Yep.
All right. And it's really going to depend on our testing. So if we test it, we don't like it, this may have to change. But it's not reciprocating, right? So it's completely separate from the bolt. It's got a detent system that locks it forward, and it basically works a yoke that pushes the whole piston, the whole carrier back.
Okay. Now moving on to this adjustable gas block, it's a 3-positional gas block?
Yes, 3 positions. So you have on, which is your regular fire mode, then you have a suppress setting, and then you have an off setting. So if you need to be really quiet and you don't want the bolt to cycle, you can select off, and the gun becomes a straight pull bolt action.
Okay. Now, this is the 300 Blackout.
Yep.
With the 7.5-inch barrel. And what twist rate do you have on that?
This is a 1 in 8.
1 in 8. Okay. And it's going to come with the burp.
Yeah, it'll come with a standard A2. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I got to bring this up in regards to the front and back sights. It's kind of up in the air. It's going to be on there.
Yep.
Right?
So we initially tried to put the MBUS, the standard MBUS sights on it, but they're too big, right? So the gun's nice and sleek. It's small, and those big sights just look big. The Magpul Pros, they lay a lot flatter, they look smoother, and this is the look we want on the gun. So we will go with a sight. If not this sight, it'll be a sight similar to this.
So just to let you know, it's not totally confirmed that these are going to be on yet or not. But man, that's, like you said, they got to be a low profile situation like that. So obviously last round bow hold. Now this will work with any mil-spec AR-15 lower, correct?
That's correct.
But initially, when you guys release this, it's going to be not sold separately as an upper. It's going to be a complete firearm.
Yeah, we'll sell it as a whole firearm to start with.
And then obviously P-mags work.
Standard magazines, yep.
And also ambidextrous controls. Man, that is impressive. So,
yeah, and that was the point earlier about, I'm not sure if this is the final design for the charging handle. We want this to be switchable, ambidextrous as well.
Yeah.
So you have ambidextrous controls everywhere else. We also want the charging to be ambidextrous. It may not be, it may require a bolt-in system to be swappable, but it will be swappable.
Now, is this rail included on it?
That's there. I doubt it. I don't think it will be. Yeah. This was on our prototype for the show, just to show that there is enough clearance there for your pick rail.
So is there anything else I haven't touched base with that my viewers should know about?
So we have a bolt-on handguard here, right? So we're trying to isolate your hand from the heat. And on the prototype, this is aluminum. This will probably be a polymer handguard in the future to isolate from the heat.
That's a good idea, and I think that's a good point. The fact that it's going to have a polymer handguard. You know, I know I was shooting that AKP with a metal handguard, and it got to the point where it was so hot,
you can't hold the gun.
You couldn't hold on to it. Is that where you guys are running to in testing?
Exactly right.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. So is there anything else you have?
So let's talk about the weight of the gun.
Okay.
Right now, it's the same weight as other popular makes and models in this same layout, right? So we're right around the 510 to 6 pound range. We do expect it to come out a few ounces lighter than that with a polymer handguard, and we'll do some lightning cuts in the receiver. we are going to have different stock options or brace options.
Yeah.
We'll have the triangle side folder. We may do the 1913 style folder,
Yeah.
and we will also do a PDW style. So it's like a twin tube PDW. The initial releases will be 300 black 7.5 inch.
Yeah.
We'll do a 10.5 inch 5.56, and after that we'll do a 9mm blowback version.
Really?
Yep. And we want to do that with our Scorpion mag lower.
Okay.
So you'll have the nice Scorpion mag or the AKV mag, and so that'll be a straight blowback.
So the first initial release of the 300 Blackout, when do you think that will be? Do you have an idea or something you could not talk about right now?
So no, we do. Our target is start of third quarter for the initial release.
Okay, and then do you have an idea on the price yet? Or?
Yeah, so it'll be priced similarly to our premium ARs. So you're looking between $799, $899, around that range.
Okay. So before we wrap this up, is there anything else you want to mention? Just a mil spec trigger, nothing spectacular?
Yeah, so this one the prototype's dressed up, right? So it has a nice single stage trigger in it, but the different models will come out with different levels of dress. So we will have a base model, non-ambidextrous, all mil spec controls, and then they'll go from there. So that's configurable.
You might sell just the upper separately.
Yeah, so eventually that's the plan. It will be just an upper. Now, I don't think we'll ever do barrels and parts like that to be swappable.
Yeah.
The way it's designed, it really needs to be assembled in the factory.
Well, that is amazing. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me and my viewers.
I enjoyed it.
This is something to really keep an eye out. I think this is going to be a hot seller for you guys.
We're excited about it.
Well, thanks once again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Smash that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks, bud.